Last year, the average American used 167 disposable water bottles, but only recycled 38. What happens to those bottles that are not recycled, you might ask? Well, two scenarios are likely to happen. Let's begin with the first. The bottle will be thrown away and eventually end up in a landfill, where it could take up to 1,000 years to decompose. Another fact you should know is eventually when it rains, the rainwater will mix with all the plastics in the landfill. When that happens, certain toxic chemicals dissolve in the water, creating a toxic soup known as leachate. The leachate can sink into soil, groundwater, and streams, where it devastates ecosystems and the lives that live in it. The second scenario that could happen is the bottle gets tossed on the ground, where it eventually makes its way into a stream that leads to a river that ends up in the ocean. After a few months at sea, that bottle gets swept up, like millions of other pieces of trash and plastic, in a vortex created by the ocean's waves. There are 6 of these vortexes, otherwise known as garbage patches. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is by far the biggest. There was a massive research effort done recently to measure the trash. Researchers found that the trash weighs 80,000 tons. That is 3 times the size of France. In that mass, there are 1.8 trillion pieces of plastic. That's 250 pieces for every human on Earth. Right about now, you might be thinking, what can I do to help? It's simple. Reduce, reuse, and recycle, including investing in a reusable water bottle. When you recycle, you are giving a second life to plastic. When plastic is recycled, it is first formed into blocks, shredded, washed, and finally melted into plastic pellets that can be molded into something new.